Hey guys, welcome to my Slice Info. It's been a while, we haven't been here. Good to see you too, guys. There's a lot to talk about today. There's a lot. Hope you keep watching. And if you're new on our Slice, don't forget to subscribe. There's a lot we do right here. We're going to talk about Dragginz and the game sneak peeks. DKP, the token that goes along with the game on ICP. Sly and Gold. What is the utility, guys? This is coming up too. Tal, a new stable coin on ICP. Is it worth it? GhostToken explosion. How far will this go? These and more very soon. Keep watching, guys. Let's start right away with Dragginz. Dragginz, as we already know, is a new game on ICP that is making a lot of news, that is pumping the token magnificently as well. First, we want to look at some sneak peek of the game, guys. Look over here. Let's see what we got right here. Look at the game. Here, some items are being dragged. Look at the graphics as well. What do you think of it? This is on ICP. It is on ICP, the internet computer. Is this a game you would play? Tell us why. Let's take a look at another sneak peek right over here. There we go. Lots of apples pouring down. How about that? What do you think of the graphics? Like we said, this is right on ICP, the internet computer. So far, that's what we got for the game sneak peek, guys. Let's go over to the tokenomics announcement. There was an announcement on the 9th of October about some changes to the SNS1 token. Remember, this was SNS1, the first DAO on the internet computer that was taken over by a whale. We made a video about that. So what has changed about the tokenomics? Let's see. They haven't been able to change the name of the token because this is not a function that is available in the system. And the second part is numeric adoption of token supply. They have decided to move the decimal place for DKP so that there are a total of 1 billion tokens. So that is a move that is very significant, and they say moving the decimal point does not alter anyone's holdings. It just really changes the way the total is displayed. This should give us enough runway so that when you buy items in game, you will not be dealing with tiny fractions. So this has a lot to do with like they don't want to be dealing with tiny fractions, which is what happens when the token supply is 10,000 like we have right now. So it's gonna be massive. So what does that mean to your tokens if you're holding DKP token? That means the number of tokens that you're holding is gonna increase a lot, man. It's gonna increase a lot, but that doesn't change the value at all. The value is gonna be the same. The value is gonna, for instance, if you have a token of 0 point something, or if you have 1 DKP, you're gonna have what? you get it. It's gonna move to a lot of DKP. Let's see, one. So if you have one DKP, it's probably gonna be, or it's gonna move to 100K DKP. I hope the math is good. If it's not, let me know. 100K DKP, that is huge, guys. That is huge. That means your token is gonna be like, the supply is gonna just expand a lot, but that's not gonna change the value of a token. So if your token is like one token to 4K, or let's say 2K ICP, or let's say $3,000, whatever it is, it's gonna remain the same. That value is not gonna increase at all. But what could potentially happen is the price would probably drop in order to compensate for the maximum, or for the supplied tokens. So that's what's gonna happen, guys. What do you think about it? We saw some people were like hesitant about it, like, okay, this is happening and it's not something we want. We liked SNS1 because the supply was really low, and now that this is happening, we don't like it. But I think a lot of people are calm about it, especially as this is not going to change the value of their token. Only the quantity will increase, and that would probably be good for when there are more people coming into the ecosystem. Well, tell us what you think about it. Next, let's look at the SLICE token. So right now, SLICE is trading at 3 USD and gold is trading at 14 USD. That is what is going on right now. The price did a little move over here. You can see there's a move. It kind of dumped to this level and then it stabilized for a while, and then it's starting to move. So there's been some questions like about SLICE and gold, like what's gonna happen to it, guys. What's going on? What's gonna change? Is it gonna remain the same, or is there gonna be some utility or some project attached to it? So we've been thinking about that as well, and then we're trying to come to a conclusion on the utility of SLICE and gold. And once that is ready, we're gonna make an announcement on Twitter very soon. So guys, just hold your horses. There's a lot coming to SLICE and gold. So that's it on SLICE and gold. Next, let's look at a new token on ICP, Elliptic DAO. This is a new DAO on ICP, and what it is about: a stable coin backed by CKBTC on the internet computer. What do you think about that, guys? So there's a stable coin right now on ICP, and this is relatively new. And if we go over to the side, to the project, we see a lot of people put in their money to the tune of more than 7K. It's called over collateralized. That means it's so collateralized that if something goes wrong, it's not gonna affect the token that much. Like if, let's say, Bitcoin dumps a lot, since it's over collateralized, then it would probably not affect the stability of the coin. So we say it's a stable coin, which means that the price doesn't have to change a lot. So let's go over to ICP swap and look at what is going on with that token, if it's stable enough, or if it's stable enough, or it's dumping or pumping. Let's find out, guys. So right here, okay, right here we find a token trading at $1. So this is what it's expected, like it's trading at $1. So normally it's supposed to be 1-to-1, right? And so that stability comes right here. So if we look at the start of this token, that's like 4 days ago, started here, maybe went a little bit high and then came back to this level, and it's been stabilizing like at this level. So between 1 and 0.99 or 98 something, not so bad. We don't know what the community thinks about this, how the community is gonna receive this. Like we said, this is just something that has started, and there's not a lot of volume, there's not a lot of TVL, the value, there's not a lot, not yet. So I guess people are still watching, people are still deciding if this is something they want to get into or not. We will find out. That's it on Tal, the new stable coin on ICP. There's a lot to happen very soon, and of course we'll bring you the news as they come along. Next is the Ghost token, guys. Ghost has been crazy. Ghost has been going totally crazy over the last couple of weeks. Let's look at how the chart looks like right now. So you look at how Ghost moved right here. It pumped, with the news of Ghost being an SNS, and then it kind of went down a little bit to this level, and it's been like just going parabolic all this time. And right now it's at 0.00017. That's like huge. And look at TVL is huge as well, over close to 700k TVL on ICP swap. What does that really mean? Like, if ICP were to explode, its meme tokens would explode as well. And we can see an example of Ghost right here, a token that a couple of months ago, or let's say a year ago, no one was looking at it at all. It was just a token with very little value. I remember a time I gave someone 50k of Ghost tokens as a giveaway, and I still remember another guy too who gave me more than 40k tokens, Ghost tokens, and the value was like a $0.03 or something like that. But right now the value is starting to kind of come in like hugely, and I think this is going to just continue to explode. As we recently saw, there's new attention on ICP right now. ICP is gonna grow really huge, and every token on it is gonna explode as well. So watch out for every token on ICP right now and make the right decision. Okay, remember, not every token, so make the right decision. And this is not financial advice. Do your research and find out a token that is worth it to invest in. Thank you for watching, and again, this was a video about what is going on ICP right now. Dragginz Game Sneak Peek DKP, the token that is going to be increased in quantity and which won't affect the value of owners or of token holders. And we talked about SLI and gold and what utility is going to come to these tokens, something to be announced later on. And Tal token, the new stable coin on ICP, is that worth it? Is that something you would invest in, or is that something you trust won't go crazy like Lunar and other coins that are backed by cryptocurrencies? Is it gonna be different this time? That's something we should think about. And lastly, we just talked about Ghost and how parabolic it's going. If that is going to keep going on, or would it stop at some point? It's likely going to keep going on, guys. So that's it. And if you are new on our Slice, do not forget to subscribe. We have a lot of videos about stuff on ICP in general, and there's a lot to learn. See you again in another Slice.